when I've talked with some core developers and stuff, they understand this point, but I think maybe some people, when they hear this, they, like when we say the auction proceeds are burned, like we're burning Bitcoin, I think a lot of people are like, ugh, like you, why? Don't burn Bitcoin. Like, but I think, I think it's just the sound, like maybe even if we just used a different word, like we're donating Bitcoin or something, I think that would make a difference for people. But like when I was at the, BitDevs and stuff, and they they think that's, a lot of the people I talked to said that's the smartest approach and seems really, good. But yeah, some other people, when they first hear that burning, they're like, they don't like it, but.
Yeah. So Spaces protocol uses about 60 bytes for the top level spaces and about 40 for the subspaces. Do you think the ordinals and the JPEGs on Bitcoin hurt Spaces protocol, gave it a bad taste in people's mouths when they're seeing any data on Bitcoin?
I don't know. I mean, I know it did. A lot of people did not like that stuff,
Right.
And I understand. Yeah, you don't want to bloat it up the blockchain with like a bunch of crap. But at the same time, I think people, including myself, were like, well, at least some new stuff is happening. Like, it's cool that like new use cases can be built on Bitcoin, and if Bitcoin is built in a way that's solid, then these really shouldn't, this shouldn't have that, it shouldn't negatively affect it too much. So I think, probably it divided some people to be like hardcore, like Bitcoin is money only and like everything else sucks. So maybe, it did leave a bad like some people will not even consider Spaces because of that. But I think, hopefully, maybe you're right. Yeah. But hopefully other people see that, like, okay, well, some other stuff can be built on Bitcoin and it doesn't hurt Bitcoin, and it in fact makes it more valuable and useful, and it's cool to see like exciting new things being built on Bitcoin.
Yeah, exactly. Jason and I, in a prior episode, we touched on open timestamps as a good example of something else that's not monetary, but very low impact on Bitcoin, anchored on Bitcoin, and yet is completely a non-monetary use case. It's just like recording something that can't be changed, that can't be unrecorded. It's one of the most important attributes of the Bitcoin blockchain.